Hello, and welcome to the Affirma Affiliate Program webinar. My name is Don Hyun, and today I'm going to talk about the incentive programs we have at Affirma for helping us find our next new client. First, let's talk about who can participate. The answer is anybody. There's just a couple exceptions. So if you work for Affirma, anyone without current revenue targets can participate. So this is just about anybody who is not a salesperson, engagement manager, general manager, or practice lead. Also, if you work for another company, we just want to emphasize that it should not conflict with your current employment. We're a company that values business ethics and insists that our affiliates are participating ethically. So let's talk about what you have to do on your side. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is make an introduction of a new potential client. And this could be just as simple as an email introduction. If you know someone that might be in the market for IT consulting services, just shoot over an email to bizdev@affirmaconsulting.com introducing us to them. And one of our account execs will respond ASAP and schedule an appointment with them. If you want to do a more high-touch handoff, you can always help us schedule a lunch too, and lunch is on us. Now there are a couple gray areas that we should probably talk about. In general, these are new clients that we are looking for. But you can also introduce us to clients that we may have worked with in the past, but we haven't done any work for them in the past year. Also, you can introduce clients to us where we might be doing work with them, say for instance Microsoft or Google or Amazon, these enterprise companies, if we have not done work in a specific group in the past year, because these are very big companies and we may have different touch points into the companies. But the important thing about that is that we just need to talk up front to talk about what the boundaries of those groups are. So we'll discuss this in a little more detail on the next slide. But if you have these types of scenarios, we encourage you to please contact us first at marketing@affirmaconsulting.com and just to get approval and discuss the parameters. We just want to make sure that we minimize any misunderstandings or miscommunication on this. Finally, just as I noted before, clients don't qualify for this program if they're clients that we're currently doing work with or if we've done work with them in the past year. So let's talk about what you get. So if we sign a deal with a company that you've introduced to us as a result of your introduction, we pay you 3% of the gross contract size, with the exception of staffing contracts, which I'll talk to you in just a second. So for any other contract, if the deal size is, let's say, $100,000, then we will pay you $3,000. Now for staffing contracts, we pay you 3% of the profit, not the gross revenue. And we'll show you, of course, how that's calculated. Additionally, we pay out affiliate fees for any contracts that we close within that first year after the initial contract. So if you help us by introducing us to a client, we close a contract, and then within the next year we sign 3 or 4 more contracts. All of those contracts are eligible for the affiliate fee. Now, the fee isn't paid out at the time of contract closing. It is paid out when Affirma is paid out by the client. So it may take some time to get that fee paid out. So as an example, a typical project could run anywhere between 3 to 6 months. So depending on how the contract is set up, we would invoice the client and then the client would pay us, and within 30 days of receiving the funds from the client, we would pay out that affiliate fee to you, the affiliate. The other thing to note on that is that we'll continue to pay out the affiliate fee for all qualified contracts for 2 years after the initial contract signs. So finally, for enterprise companies, and we talked about this a little bit before, referral fees only apply to the department into which you, the affiliate, made the referral to us. So, for example, if you refer us into a group at Microsoft, um, you don't receive fees on all Microsoft contracts because we have different contracts in a whole bunch of different groups there. Only contracts with a particular division or group that you had introduced us to qualify for this fee. So that's why it's important to kind of discuss those boundaries up front when you're making introductions into these larger enterprise companies. So if the company has more than about 1,000 employees, we just need to probably make that clear up front. So what does Affirma do? Our core services are project-based IT consulting work. In general, our minimum deal size is about $25,000. So you can kind of gauge if a company doesn't really have the budget for a project that size, they're probably not a great fit for Affirma. There are a few exceptions, and I'll get to those in a bit. So under our core services, our project services, we do SharePoint. In SharePoint Consulting, we customize it to fit an organization. We integrate it with other applications, and we do a lot of migration work as well. And migrations can be from older versions to newer versions, or from on-premise servers that they own, maybe at their client site, into the cloud, or from other content management services, or document repository systems into SharePoint. We also do mobile app development. We have experience with all the major platforms, Android, iOS, and Windows Phone. We also do just general custom software development, and that could be anything from just website development to system integration. We have clients where we just maintain or update old legacy code for them. And finally, we offer business intelligence solutions. What that basically means is if a company ever feels like they have a lot of data but they can't quite get access to it in a way that's useful for them, that's where we can help. We can help them make reports and scorecards. We can help them organize or reorganize or restructure their databases and data. So if a company if you ever hear a company say, hey, they wish they could get better information about their own company, we can help them with that. Some other services that we provide. We have a creative group, and they do things like graphic design, rapid prototyping, user experience optimization. If you ever hear anyone complaining about how unusable their application or website is, we can help with that. Anyone that feels like their application or website could be just a little bit more intuitive for the users, that's a place where we really shine. These engagements can typically be a little bit smaller, and so we're looking at opportunities that are as small as $5,000. We've also been doing a considerable amount of work with CRM. That's with Salesforce as well as Microsoft's Dynamics CRM. And with these applications, we help companies set them up and customize them. We also help them integrate it into their other systems and other applications. The minimum on CRM type work is $10,000. We also provide staffing services, and this is probably one of the easiest things to understand and sell. Just because if a company is looking to hire someone, or they just have work that maybe it takes 6 months or a year, we can find the qualified people to help them with that. Sometimes they want a combination of both, where they want to try someone out for 6 months, and then if they're a good fit, then they'll hire them, which we call contract to hire. We've certainly done a lot of those deals as well. So if you ever hear a company needing people, I hope you'll reach out to us and allow us to help them. And finally, we provide infrastructure support. If there are companies that need help with their email or server infrastructure, Active Directory, you may hear people talk about System Center, which is a way companies manage all of their servers and workstations. We definitely have expertise in those areas. And the minimum here is also $5,000. So now I want to let you know what tools you have to get familiar with our company and how you might get potential clients interested. I think the first thing is just check out our website at www.affirmaconsulting.com. And specifically, please take time to look through our portfolio section, which shows you what kind of work we've done in the past. The Our Services section shows you the breadth of our services and the different kinds of things that we do. It's kind of a summary of or it's summarized in the last slide we just talked about. The blog section is also interesting, and it's good for getting talking points. We try and publish articles about relevant IT issues to start conversations around the services that we provide. So it's a good place to kind of peruse and get familiar with some of the issues that you can bring up in conversation to see if they might be a good referral candidate. Also, please connect with us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. We post our blog articles on all three, and we'll keep you notified of company events and news. And finally, please sign up for our affiliate newsletter. Just email us at marketing@affirmaconsulting.com. This is how we communicate updates to our program as well as keep our affiliates informed of all relevant issues, events, and news as well. Finally, I just wanted to leave you with a few teasers that you can offer your clients to maybe get them interested in Affirma. So IT consulting is an industry that's just notorious for failed projects and unsatisfied clients. In Affirma, we take pride that we'll do whatever it takes to satisfy our customers. It's what our company is built on. And so in 2014, we had a 98.8% customer satisfaction rate. So just to break that down a little bit, to tell you what that means, we had 169 projects, of which 167 of them were completed satisfactorily to the client, where they said they would likely or very likely work with us again. And our clients include some big names that everyone is familiar with: Seattle Art Museum, Seattle Children's Hospital, Starbucks, Blue Nile, Treetop, Money Tree, Seahawks, Microsoft, Amazon, Zillow, Time Inc., Fisher Communications. Of course, we have many medium-sized businesses as well as small businesses as well. But these are just some names that people will be familiar with, just if you want to establish a little more credibility about our company. We're also an Inc. 5000 company. We're consistently ranked as one of the best places to work and one of the fastest growing companies. And finally, we are a Microsoft Gold Certified partner. So if you want to take the next steps, I would encourage you to email us at marketing@affirmaconsulting.com, and we'll send you over an affiliate program contract. If you want to look that over and sign it and send it over to us, we'll countersign and send it back, and you're officially an affiliate. Now, if you want to wait on this until you get your first introduction, that is totally fine too. If you do have introductions, you can feel free to email it to bizdev@affirmaconsulting.com, and there's a bunch of us on standby watching that distribution list. Also, if you just have any questions or concerns or feedback about the program, you can reach out to us at marketing@affirmaconsulting.com. I just want to thank you again for your interest in this program, and I hope we can do business in the very near future. Thanks again. Have a great day.